What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Draft.
Overdraft!
Before we get, I'd like to thank Sir Platinum Slurk, Luan Sean, Meister Gherkin Salad, Zinthus, Ultra Viper, Buzzkill, Connor McLean, Hyper Exalted God King, Supreme Mega Ultra Dave, Marco Dendecker, and Lyricscroll5232 for being members of our Patreon. If you'd like to be a member of our Patreon, go to patreon.com. So see the link in the description.
Yeah!
And today I've heard the masses, and I know what the people want. And the people like Dart Shark, but nowadays they can have Dark Shark.
Yes,
With
dark shirt.
Yeah, with antimatter rounds, so that's where we're going, baby. What kind of shield would I want with this? Yeah, just a nice temporal, because that's the purple's gonna mix with like the dark purple of the antimatter, and it's gonna be great. Battery, give us more bigger sharks to dart. Darks to...
Yeah, that's generally how you go.
And then, yeah, this is going to be like our Dark Shark build, but angrier. Drone Specialist. That's not one of the specialists I'm looking for.
There's two different ones that both go good, and you get to pick whichever one you prefer.
But I'm only going to pick them once a specialist appears.
But now you could still get, like, mines and loaded mines, even if you ended up going the other way.
Nah, that's a waste of my mods.
I mean, that would be the most sharks. As if you did both, and just one of them was special.
Yeah, but then I'm not specializing. I'm doing both, which means that one is weaker at the cost of one being stronger, at which point I shouldn't have specialized at all.
Not necessarily. I'd argue that you could do, like, mine specialists, and as long as the allies don't die, they can still do just fine.
I'm taking stonks.
This early?
I'm going to take stonks because I'm going to get heavy caliber with it. Because it's a lot of heavy calibers, but it's a good amount of heavy calibers, and then it takes it out of the pool so I can no longer be tempted by heavy calibers.
But yes, but aren't Dart Sharks supposed to be as big as possible?
I also have to live long enough. After what happened last week, I'm trying to have some level of caution, even if it's not that much.
It's probably smart, but meh.
Yeah, I know we
don't do that around here.
You're not used to me trying to be smart. I understand.
I mean, I'm using wild magic in our Baldur's Gate playthrough. Like, smart is not an Ultra C thing. It's Ultra C, not Ultra S.
This
Ultra smart with a C.
We could be ultra clever.
I don't think we can.
Well, all right. I'm just saying the alliteration's still there.
That's true.
And yes, I know, strictly speaking, it wasn't alliteration. I can hear people calling me dumb in the comments already. I need Charge Shot. Obviously, I need Concentrated Blast to get the stuff going, and I'm going to want Splinter and stuff, but I think Charge Shot early on is going to help me out. I really need to get homing going and guidance. So the darks can the darks, the sharks, the dark sharks can find a home. And I also want to slow them down so it's going to be easier for them to find a home.
Yeah.
Bravado. Oh, but the heavy caliber, it's right there. But the Bravado's theoretically rare, and it also makes it big.
Do the Bravado, then.
Okay, I did it. I did
They look mines.
It's not a specialist. I'm waiting for the specialist. I want to believe. All right, you know what? I'm going to let you choose right now. Do I get the specialist and pick one, or do I not get the specialist, purposely avoid the specialist, and get them both?
If you give me that option, I think no specialist.
Okay. And those mines will be on auto. Because I ain't got time for that. Let's see. Burst fire's pretty good, but Candescence, it's what this build do.
It is what this build do, yes.
Man, I need homing just because I can't aim for beans, apparently.
You don't like beans, though. Why would you aim for beans?
I like green beans.
Those are barely beans.
And I don't, like, hate beans as much as I used to. I still prefer other things, but...
Look, an ally.
Look, I'll get it all set up for you. We got them both now. It's going to be an investment, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it to it. If we do it good enough, maybe we could even do it 3 it.
What?
Yeah. It makes sense if you don't think about it. Oh, targeting. I need that real bad. Come on. How are you beaming? Your mouth wasn't even open.
I don't know, man. And he also kind of wrecked you a little bit.
Well, because I didn't expect him to be beaming because he had a shut mouth. I missed like half of that thing.
Fly training, yeah. Well, there's loaded mines.
4 twin strikes is tempting.
You know, if you take the 4 twin strikes, then that leaves you more room for more heavy calibers later.
At the cost of a lot of my regen.
You would lose a lot of recovery, but 4 is like...
That's a lot.
Max cap.
Okay, I've done it. I've done it. Should I have done it? Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Oh, I shot a little bit early there. Oh, it's so nice. Burst fire, death blossoms.
Death blossom could be very good if you...
Technically more darts.
Uh-huh.
You're the wrong ally.
That's the wrong ally. But...
Splinter's not bad.
Splinter's not bad, but also elegant construction.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, I'll get the elegant construction. People I know are yelling about propulsive munitions. No. I don't like lurching forward when I shoot. I only like lurching backwards when I shoot. I want to get in there to launch some mines, but it's really hard to do it with these grenade boys out here grenading.
Yeah. Let's get in there and put the fear of sharks in them.
Like the fear of vegetables.
Vegetables!
One of our earliest and one of my most enjoyed playthroughs of Valkyria Chronicles.
I would love to do another one of those at some point.
I have the Valkyria Chronicles 4 that I've played through partially once, and then I got sidetracked with life and stopped playing it. Now it's been so long that I would just have to start over anyway because I remember nothing.
I'm in the same boat, but it would be fun to do on the channel stuff.
Oh, look at that specialist that I refuse to pick up now. Because I want my mines and my allies to be equal. And if I were to pick one, it would probably be mines out of the 2 anyway.
Agreed. But homing strike's not bad.
Yeah, homing strike's good.
You get smaller side sharks.
More shirks. Let's see. Hey, look, heavy caliber.
I mean, 1 is good.
It's necessary. I need it.
It's true.
I'm just scared because I don't have the requisite amount of self-control, and I didn't take them out of the pool like was a part of my original design.
Why so scared? What's there to be scared of?
The last week was a prime example.
Yeah, but you only got one so far.
So far. That's the key word.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's Mine Specialist.
That's true.
But... it's very tempting, but guidance is also here, and I really need that guidance to do Dart Shark things, and I said I was going to stick to my guns.
All right.
I don't want to be a liar. Even if I do think it might be okay. It might be all right. Let's get the corrosion going, because I do want to get to purification. And then, if this build wasn't mod dense enough, if I ever have any extra mods to spare, I wouldn't mind trying to Tempest this just because we have Death Blossom. Because I think with that would officially be the most dart per dart.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, there's our interceptor. So now we have the loaded mines and we have the interceptor. So now we've maximized our construct darts. Got him. Okay. Echo Strike, it gets us closer to evolution, which is nice, and sure, why not? Also, as always, I'd like to get Blink, because Blink, I just don't think there's enough levels in the world to get everything that I want. Did you not show up in a rock this time, Krabby Patty? You just came out ready to rumble.
You don't think about it. She didn't yesterday either.
Well, the rock one is like the first
to the level 60.
I think so, because I feel like I've seen Krabby Patty before not be in a rock on, like when you just find her randomly, but it always was in the rock in the beginning. But
maybe your sharks just attacked the rock off screen or something.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, is that a thing that happened? Just get in the middle and just death spin.
Man, your shield recovery is terrible. What happened?
Yes. What happened?
What happened?
Nanotech reconstruction.
Your shield's finally back.
Ooh, lots of good things here. Convergence is nice because it's more homing, more projectiles, and it slows stuff down. The plus 75% spread has been negated greatly by the minus 40 that I had here, so it's only plus 35% spread of normal.
And besides, if they're slow enough, the spread don't really matter.
It's true, because they're going to be seeking and destroying. Purification, obviously, is both burn damage and, like, recovery and stuff. Which, honestly, might not be bad, considering how slow my natural recovery is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe I prioritize that. Just theoretically, with me firing, and then the loaded mines, and then the ally, there should be stuff burning at all times.
In theory, yeah.
Okay. I like the evolution. Stop backing yourself into a corner and just burn. I need to find more heavy calibers because these things aren't sharky enough yet.
Drone specialist. You could really mess it up.
That would the worst of every world. Okay. So convergence did hurt the size a little bit, but it gives us a lot more homing and more stuff, so I think it's worth. So we just need to slow them down now. Make them bigger and make them slower. Ow. Evolutionary niche is technically also more bigger. But Splinter is also really good on darts.
Yeah.
But evolutionary niche is rarer.
That is true. It is rarer. And it makes them big.
Yeah. It's all about the beak, right?
And look, that's beak that doesn't hurt you, Lee. Right? The main reason to take the heavy caliber is to make them bigger.
Yes.
Like, it does make them stronger, too, but it makes them bigger, which is the main reason. Also, yeah, boost.
Yeah, also boost.
The boost. Yeah, boy, boost.
And we're boosting. We're boosting. We'll get thrusters to work on getting blink. Just there's so much stuff that I need that I feel like I'm not going to be re-rolling that often because there's always something that I could use. There went my shield. I will just assume that that's never coming back. Okay, my shield came back. Okay. Splinter, or do I sprint towards blink? I think
Splinter or sprinter?
Yeah, splinter or sprinter. You know what? I'm gonna get deadly weight because it's also a prerequisite to Tempest Break, and I might have a time to get to that one day. It's much lower on the priority list, but Alright, 1 down. 2 down. 3 down. Hut hike. And there we go. Also, I do still need to get the antimatter rounds for like the whole purpose of this build, which means that I need to get the stuff. Get stuff. Burst fire would be fine. I have 14 rerolls. I can work on actually just trying to make that happen.
Yeah.
I was gonna take blink, but it's heavy caliber. I can't not take it. I have a problem, but I also have a solution.
I think you have a solution.
And both answers are heavy caliber. Heavy caliber, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Alright. Oh, I was looking at him and not on me, and my autopilot brain went to aim at him, but aiming at him directly with a battery doesn't work so good.
It doesn't work.
Okay. There's Splinter there, but I do want to get this antimatter going, and I have the technology.
You can rebuild it.
I could get chaotic ambition to get more heavy calibers, but I won't. Okay.
Not though.
Concentrated blast. I have all of the prerequisites. Now it's just get the thing when it shows up. I would still also love to get Splinter at some point. I've passed it a couple of times trying to get this stuff online, and usually when I pass something once or twice, the game just decides that I didn't want it at all. What's going to be my wave 100? We're almost there.
Dargan.
We haven't seen Dargan yet this week, so he's due. He's due Argon. Outmaneuver is what I would want to get to overpower. And overpower fires my weapon more frequently, which is more darts.
More sharks.
Oh, it is the Dargan.
I did it.
You did do it. Because you're magic. Oh, also he's big enough where I can shoot at him and then have
darts just hit on both sides.
Yeah, look at that.
He's got a mustache now. That's a lot of bullets. Wee woo.
Where am I? There I am.
You were in the corner.
I was trying to get around and it wasn't doing it.
I know, because you were also firing and heavy calibering, and it was sending you backwards. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. You were trying to go both ways at the same time.
I feel like someone said that there's no such thing as too many heavy calibers, and heavy calibers
it's true.
Fine.
But in that exact moment, you were a little problemed.
A little problemed.
Let's get bullets again. You're fine. You should get yourself some blink at some point.
I know.
Oh man, the ease with the sass.
I would love to have a blink, but I couldn't take it because heavy caliber happened.
All right.
All right. I'm not gonna stop re-rolling until I get either blink or the antimatter rounds, or overpower, or whatever the end thing for interceptor was. Was it called overpower?
Yeah, overpower.
Yeah. Oh, or there's also Splinter.
Or Splinter.
All right, fine, fine. Splinter's just too good. It's gonna make my life a whole lot easier. just
I like those darts. Just thunk.
Yeah, I was like, look, I'm gonna just get right between you, and then we'll just deal with it from there. There we go. Oh, there's overpower. All right.
Look at those Spitfires.
Look at those Dark Adonises. Look, at least I don't call him mid-boss anymore.
What's the plural of mid-boss?
Mid-bosses? It's gotta be mid-bosses. The plural of bosses.
You know, it's not a bad Discord.
It wasn't a bad Discord order, but I have
But
so
you're
many things that I need.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
These ain't one of them. Revelation. Revelation is good, but it does, again, that puts you away from the things you're looking for. And it's blank. Beautiful.
One day I'll get antimatter rounds, hopefully before I die. I'd hate to have 2 builds in a row, or 2 weeks in a row, where I'm just like, I'm gonna get antimatter rounds to do a thing, and then just don't do it because I'm bad. But I have all the prerequisites. It's not my fault it's not showing up.
Yes.
I've done all my homework. Go.
Maelstrom's not going to be great.
Maelstrom's not going to be great. Farsight could be good, but it's not what I'm looking for. And I have so many limited levels.
You gotta look for the things.
I gotta do. There it is.
There you go.
Antimatter rounds.
Get them sharks. Darken. Now there's dark sharks. Nope, sharks. Dark sharks. No.
We went through the whole video and no one slipped up. Look, I'm just happy because this means that the video is successful. Even if I don't have enough heavy calibers yet.
You do need more heavy calibers. Or evolutionary niches. Those will be fine too.
That's true.
And you got a boost to go with it. Look at that.
Boost.
I will say the only downside, right? The new antimatter rounds look so good, they take away the rainbow from the boost. I want to see those dark side of the moon prisms. Antimatter rounds can still be rainbows. Just dark rainbows. Drainbows. What? No.
Hey, you. Leave those darts alone. All in all, they're just...
Another dart in the wall?
Another dart in that guy. Also, I got a level.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Alright, I'm going for the revelation because...
Three more heavy calibers.
What could possibly go wrong, he says. Also, oh, that guy's down.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, he came in with a flower. How thoughtful.
Flower.
Just clear everybody out.
You're finally going to find that heavy caliber, and it's going to give you 3 heavy calibers. You're going to go full Marty McFly for a minute and just... That's heavy, man. Also, another boost! Wow.
It turns out
Ally special.
It turns out he just has like a really good skills of reading lips because he's definitely deaf from like the first 5 seconds of that movie.
Turns out it's one of those dark theories. He actually died in that moment. The entire rest of the movie is like weird fever dream. As he's dying, his brain is trying to figure out what the heck just happened.
There's a lot of movies and or games that is a popular theory.
It's because it's the easy theory. It's the lazy theory, right? Like, you don't have to have any effort whatsoever to try to explain nothing. It's just this scene, he technically could have died, therefore I can say whatever the hell I want about the rest of this. And it no longer matters. Because it's just crazy brain.
You can make that even easier. It's the internet, so I can say whatever I want.
Yes. I just meant as far as like a film theory or a game theory type thing.
Actually having some sort of logical basis behind it.
Right. If it starts with, oh, this is coma brain, well, then no rules apply to anything else anymore. Any inconsistencies, any plot holes can be filled in with, I don't know, he's coma brain.
Boop. Now, 3 evolutionary niches is not heavy caliber, but
it's still bigger.
It does make for the bigger.
1.5%, which is not quite as much as a heavy caliber, but still bigger. Yeah. And again, with no downside.
Yeah, so 1.5, whereas the heavy caliber is 7. So it is much less potent.
It's much less potent, but with no downside, right? Like, you're scared bit of heavy caliber is that downside is pretty downy.
Well, there's also upside to heavy caliber, which is it slows down the darts.
That is also true.
So part of me thinks that I should have held out, but part of me was also like,
okay,
I could die at any minute, man. It's better to burn out than to fade away, man.
Yeah, absolutely. He was very mad.
Well, yeah, he got hit with all of the angry. I'd be mad too. Got him.
Very nice.
Alright, get the XP. Bonk. Almost got another level. Oh, it's another Krabby Patty.
The rockless crab.
Here she is. She's a Krabby Patty lady. It's just the sharks swirling their target.
It's the shark swarm.
Heavy caliber.
Nice. Oh, look at them. They're starting to get big.
We're getting there. So I guess even though mechanically speaking it's not true, it's another reason why I shouldn't have taken the far sight. It's because it would look like the dark sharks. The dark sharks. I did it too.
Oh no. The dark dart.
Yeah. Also, just, that was cool looking.
That was great.
That was aesthetically pleasing. Oh, well, there went my shield. Also, he's big mad. He is big mad. Yeah. Okay, I need to stay over here.
Oh no, a comet strike.
He was bigger mad.
Was the biggest and the maddest. Does that make weapons projectile size?
Yep. It's also velocity, but it's also homing, so
yeah,
we'll allow it. Also, I just walked into the bullets like a fool.
Just straight into it.
I was like, I'm like gonna get ready to block or get ready to blink, but like the darks, like the dark sharks, like obscured my vision just enough where I didn't see it, and then I just walked into it like a Ding dong dingus.
And unfortunately, once you're high enough in levels, it's like there's not even time for me to react to it to say, it's like
No, it's just you are dead.
You were in bullets and then you were dead.
Because I felt like I was in the part of the game where I was like, okay, I can hang for a while, and then as soon as that thought crossed my mind, it's dead.
Yeah, you're hubris.
Yeah, this is just nothing but hubris.
It happens, man.
But look, I got far enough to say I came what I came here. I came what I came here to do.
You came to who? What?
I can't do words good.
No, it's fine. You did what you came to do.
Those are the words I was probably looking for. There were sharks. They were dark. And
they were dark.
They weren't sharks.
They weren't sharks.
In any case, I hope everybody enjoyed it. And see you guys next time.
Goodbye.